I want to start with something today that might surprise you. Your body already knows how to do what I'm about to teach you. You've been doing it your whole life without even realizing it. That double inhale that you take after you've had a good cry. The involuntary deep breath right before you fall asleep, or the spontaneous sigh that just escapes sometimes when you've been holding tension for too long. That's called a physiological sigh, and researchers at Stanford and UCLA have studied it extensively and found that it creates one of the fastest measurable reductions in physiological arousal known. Your nervous system already uses it automatically. So today, I want us to talk about how you're going to learn to use it on purpose, specifically when your attachment pattern fires and you need to create enough space to choose how you respond. So let me give you the science first, because understanding why it works makes it easier to actually reach for it when you need it. The magic of this breath pattern lies entirely on a second, quick pop of air. Normally, a single inhale only fills the lungs to their capacity, their standard capacity. But with this technique, that initial deep inhale is immediately followed by a second, sharp pop of air. Inside your lungs are millions of tiny balloon-like air sacs called alveoli. When we are stressed, anxious, or breathing shallowly for too long, these tiny balloons actually deflate and collapse, much like a wet balloon that sticks to itself. And this causes carbon dioxide, or CO2, to build up in our bloodstream, which signals the brain that we're in distress. Isn't it cool how our system works? The second sharp inhale acts like a burst of pressure, and it forces those collapsed alveoli to pop back open, instantly increasing the surface area of your lungs. And this allows your body to efficiently dump the buildup of CO2 on the long, slow exhale that's going to follow those two inhales. The long, slow exhale activates the vagus nerve, the main pathway of your parasympathetic nervous system, the one that's responsible for bringing you back to calm. So by popping those sacs open and extending the exhale, you trigger the parasympathetic nervous system, instantly slowing your heart rate and telling your brain, we're safe. And the whole thing takes about 5 seconds. This shift is measurable within 2 breath cycles. It's remarkable. Andrew Huberman at Stanford and Jack Feldman at UCLA. Feldman's lab identified the specific cluster of neurons in the brainstem that control this response, called the pre-Botzinger complex, for anyone who wants the nerdy detail. Their research found this pattern outperforms other breathing techniques for speed of physiological effect. For those of us who are brain nerdy, that is genuinely exciting. Here's how you do it. 2 inhales through the nose. The first one is deep, normal inhale, filling your lungs most of the way. Excuse me. Then that second, shorter, swifter inhale tops them off. You are squeezing in just a little more air on top of what is already there with that short second inhale. Then one long, slow exhale through the mouth all the way out, longer than feels natural even. So I want you to try it now with me. First, inhale. Fill your lungs most of the way. And then second, inhale to top it off, like. And then a long, slow exhale through the mouth, all the way out. One more time. First, regular inhale. Second, short, top it off, inhale, long, slow exhale. Did you feel that? Even slightly? A shift? A little settling? Something in the chest or shoulders loosening? I felt it. And that is not relaxation in the general sense. This is your nervous system getting physiological evidence that the threat has passed. A measurable neurological shift in 5 seconds. So cool. Now, here's how this connects specifically to your attachment pattern. When something activates your attachment pattern, when the reactive panic rises, when the detached urge to disappear hits, or when the push-pull chaos starts, your thinking brain goes quieter and your emotional brain takes over. We've talked about this in previous videos. The two systems run at different speeds, and the nervous system gets there first. That's just how it works. The physiological sigh is not a cure for your attachment pattern. What it does, though, is bring enough of your thinking brain back online that the other tools become available to you. It creates the conditions for choice. Without it, you're trying to navigate from inside a fully activated system. That works well. Not. With it, you have just enough ground under your feet to ask, what do I want to do here? So think of it as a bridge tool, something you use in the gap between activation and response. When you feel your chest tighten, 2 breaths first. When you feel the urge to reach for your phone for the 4th time, 2 breaths first. When you feel yourself going quiet, or maybe pulling back in conversations that matter to you, 2 breaths first. Then decide what you want to do next. You can also use it outside of activated moments. Research suggests, and you know I love research, suggests even 1 to 3 minutes of deliberate physiological sighing per day produces measurable changes in baseline anxiety levels over time. And this is not because of any one breath, but because the nervous system is getting repeated evidence that regulation is available, that it can come back to calm, that calm is a place it knows how to find now. So this week, the practice is to stop for 1 minute a few times a day and do the physiological sigh. Double inhale, long exhale. And also try to use it deliberately when you feel your attachment pattern starting to fire up. Your cue is going to be your discomfort, anxiety, frustration, wanting to run away, pulling for reassurance or reaching for reassurance, whatever. Let that be your cue to do the physiological sigh. And just see what you notice. All right, happy practicing. Until the next video, I love you, take care of yourself, and I'm sending you peace and light.